Hi everybody, this is Sue from Korea, and I will be talking about the effective ways to get your students' attention without raising your voice. So I wanted to ask you guys something. How many of you guys thought about raising your voice and tried your best to get your students' attention? Was it really difficult? Did you realize that all it does will make them talk even louder and make them more distracted? Well, I bet we all have been there before, and I wanted to share some of my experience to get the students' attention. Well, we all know that kids are going to be just kids, and sometimes they're distracted talking to their friends and classmates, and sometimes just not interested in learning. And it is not really easy when you face those situations, right? But of course, it's our job to make sure that they're learning fun and enjoying their time, but there's so much we could do, right? Also, when the class is out of control, we have to make sure that they're in control. So what can we do? How can we make it simple yet effective? Well, there's some tricks that I picked up from my coworkers, and now I use them all the time. First one that I wanted to share with you guys is called Give Me Five technique. It is actually what our school uses at all times to get their attention. So what you do is show your hands like this and say, give me five. And you wait until they give you full attention. The five means eyes are looking, ears are listening, mouth is closed, hands are to yourself, and feet are still. And you would get their attention in 5 seconds. We use this in the hallways, when lining up, or beginning of the class, stuff like that. The second one that I wanted to share with you guys is called If You Could Hear Me technique. So what you do is the most effective way to use this is when you whisper to the class and say, if you could hear me, touch your nose. If you could hear me, clap once. If you could hear me, touch your head, your elbow, your knee, stuff like that. And you can like mix it up if you want to make it fun and get them involved more. And when they're standing, you could also tell them to do things like spin around, strike a pose, stuff like that. The third technique that I want to share with you is called the voting technique. So what you do is you ask a question related to the lesson plan and have your students vote as the response. To keep them focused, I will talk about my personal experience of the topic and how their experience was like. For example, you can ask, how many of you guys been to China before? My favorite part of China was the Great Wall. What about you guys? You can also ask them to stand up if you want them to be more involved and be active, things like that. There are so many other fun ways to get your students' attention, and I believe that you guys have a lot of great ideas as well that you use in class. So please share your thoughts and ideas. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the topic. I can't wait to hear your experience. Thank you.